have to start here. This quote, you're basically talking about how how people that are outside of the nonprofit sector sometimes think about the work. And so let me just read this quote. When we invest in for profits, we do so for the potential of realizing more value, thicker wallet to give us as individuals, to us as individuals. When we donate money to nonprofits, we give our money with no hope of self gain. Therefore, those of us who give our hard earned money have every right to judge a nonprofit any way we want. I freaking lost my mind when I read that quote, Vu. So, can we just start there for a second? Like, why did you include that in the book? Was it to piss me off?
Well, I mean, it is to rile you up because this is unfortunately how a lot
Success.
of people think, right? This is for a lot of people who have very little experience with the nonprofit sector, seem to believe that they know what's going on in the sector, and then they have certain values and judgments that they place on nonprofit. Like they think uh, people should not be paid well, for example. They think the overhead should be low. They think many of us should be thankful. And they also think that the work is so easy. They think like this work is really easy. And I get irritated because I hear people saying things. We all, I think, work in this sector, hear people saying stuff like, oh, when I retire, I'm going to form a nonprofit because it's so easy. Can you imagine if any of us who work in nonprofits like, when I retire from my work running this homeless shelter, I'm gonna open a law firm because that just seems so much more relaxing and meaningful.
Well,
Whatever.